Okay, let's dive right into this. Picture this. You wake up, open your eyes, and you're completely alone in the heart of Africa. Well, actually, put me in those shoes. I have no phone signal, zero. No food, basically no water. And as that sun slowly dips behind the horizon, I hear it. A lion's roar. And then another one. And another.
Seriously, what would you do? Because right now, in this scenario, I am stranded in literally one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Nature out here, it doesn't care who I am or where I came from. With an empty stomach and a dangerously low water supply, every single decision I make from this second onward means the difference between life and death. The stakes literally couldn't be higher for the start of what is going to be a 72-hour fight for my life.
So the clock is ticking on a brutal 72-hour timeline. Here's how this plays out. Hour 1, I'm lost. Hour 24, dehydration severely sets in. Hour 48 brings on the hallucinations. And finally, hour 72 is the rescue. Every tick of the clock is a countdown, mapping out exactly how my body and mind are going to be tested against the unforgiving African wilderness.
Day 1. The burning sun.
You know, from a distance, the African savanna is just stunningly beautiful. Golden grass stretching endlessly to the horizon. But let me tell you, that illusion vanishes fast. By midday, the temperature rockets to over 40 degrees Celsius. Let me drop a harsh reality on you right now. A lot of people assume predators are the biggest immediate threat out here. They're dead wrong. The burning heat and my lack of water, those are my true first enemies. The sun just beats down relentlessly, and finding water is literally the only thing that guarantees my survival. Without water, my body starts losing whatever moisture it has left through heavy sweating. Next up, my throat goes completely dry. Then my lips crack. If I don't find some hydration, this rapid physical breakdown is going to lead straight to confusion, weakness, and eventually hallucinations. Every single step I take right now is just draining my energy. I'm desperately searching for shelter, but man, the heat is absolutely suffocating.
And then, suddenly, there's movement in the grass. A group of zebras just runs right past me. Now you might think, hey, spotting herbivores is harmless, right? But a chilling realization washes over me. Where there are prey animals running, predators are absolutely nearby, just watching from the brush. The wilderness is constantly observing. I'm no longer just a guy standing on the sidelines. I am now officially a part of the food chain.
Night 1. The hunted.
As darkness falls, the whole tone of the savanna shifts, and this quiet, creeping panic sets in. The landscape completely transforms. During the day, it's an empty, scorching expanse. But at night, it becomes a hunting ground, absolutely crawling with active predators. The haunting calls of hyenas echo out, and lions are roaring to communicate with their pride. And this brilliantly illustrates a terrifying point. Lions can see far better than I ever could at night. Their hearing is extraordinary, and their sense of smell is even sharper. Against them in the pitch black, I am entirely helplessly vulnerable.
Wait, did I just hear footsteps? Something moves nearby. My heart starts racing right out of my chest. I'm practically breathless with dread. Every snapping twig in the dark suddenly feels immensely, terrifyingly dangerous. I manage to scramble up onto a large rock to hide, staying completely, rigidly still, just desperately hoping that whatever is out there passes me by.
Let me tell you, sleep is absolutely impossible. The night feels endless. I am fighting an agonizing internal struggle just to keep my fear in check, because I know full well that a single panicked move or even a loud noise could be my last. Out here in the African wilderness, fear is your greatest enemy. Honestly, panic can kill you way faster than the predators ever will.
Day 2. Losing my mind.
Morning finally breaks. I survived the first night, but I'm greeting the daylight with pure exhaustion. I've barely slept, my water supply is virtually gone, and my sense of direction completely disappeared. Every single tree looks identical. Walking without a plan out here could lead me even further from rescue. And disorientation isn't the only issue here. I'm dodging camouflaged venomous snakes lying in the tall grass. I have to watch out for scorpions hiding right under the rocks I might sit on. There are swarms of mosquitoes around any standing water, and I even have to avoid massive elephants that can become intensely aggressive if threatened. It is just overwhelming.
Survival right now isn't about being some fearless action hero. No way. It's about holding on to a simple mantra like a lifeline. Stay calm. Make smart decisions. I have to actively fight off this rising terror and rely entirely on those words just to navigate this deadly terrain without making a fatal mistake.
Night 2. The mental battle.
As the second night approaches, my fear undergoes a massive shift. I actually stop dreading the animals hiding out in the brush. Instead, the battle shifts completely inward. Pure exhaustion causes confusion. Extreme hunger severely weakens my concentration. And because of that downward spiral, every shadow stretching across the ground suddenly appears alive. Every rustle of the wind feels like a predator stalking me. My own imagination is acting against me, turning into my absolute worst enemy in the dark. Mental strength really is the ultimate deciding factor out here. I'm running this desperate internal monologue on a loop. Stay calm, stay focused, keep moving forward. Stripped of food, water, and safety, mental fortitude and sheer hope are literally my only remaining tools.
Day 3, the final hours.
The sun rises again, but my body is failing. I am incredibly weak. My muscles ache with a deep, throbbing pain. Dehydration and exhaustion are totally taking over, and taking even one more step forward feels completely impossible. But then, I hear it, the sound of an engine. At first, I think my broken mind is just imagining things, but the sound grows louder. It's a helicopter. Stunned disbelief shatters as I muster all my remaining adrenaline, rushing out into an open area. I'm waving my shirt furiously, screaming at the absolute top of my lungs with the very last breath I have left, and the helicopter changes direction. It has seen me.
72 hours. An intense wave of relief just washes right over me as that helicopter turns my way. I actually hit the 72-hour mark. I spent 3 full days battling excruciating thirst, paralyzing fear, overwhelming exhaustion, and some of the most dangerous wildlife on Earth. And finally, I am rescued.
As we wrap up this explainer, we really have to look back at the overarching lesson of this intense journey. The African wilderness is magnificent, sure, but it is deeply, deeply unforgiving. Nature does not adapt to us. We must adapt to nature. Survival out there isn't about somehow conquering or defeating the wild. It's entirely about respecting it.
So, I leave you with this final, crucial question. After experiencing the timeline, the intense heat, the predators, and the sheer psychological warfare of the wilderness, how long do you think you would last? Keep exploring, keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.